Hello everybody and welcome here to Dunedin. It's great to have your company for Friday Night Hoops here. The Rapid League game in round 4 here at the Edgar Centre, and it's the Otago Nuggets up against the Manawatu Jets, and this one is going to be quite interesting. Both teams going pretty well in the Rapid League. We've got the Nuggets with a 2-1 record and the Jets with a 3-1 record. So 5 wins between them and just 2 losses. Should be an entertaining fixture. Crystal Ledger-Walker alongside me, and let's have a look at the table there, Crystal, and there they are, both nestled in the top 5.
Right, 4 and 5. It's going to be a battle for sure, and I know the Nuggets will want to respond. That Rapid League loss against the Fire was their only loss all season, so I'm sure they're ready to redeem themselves tonight. Yeah,
Manawatu are setting their standard, aren't they, in the NZNBL this year. The team in that is just struggling a little bit at the moment, but the Manawatu Jets doing a good job here to stay in touch, and who knows if they can get the win over the Nuggets in this game. Yeah, they'll go joint top. There is the bottom 5 in poor old Taranaki and Southland. Silence is deafening, isn't it?
Right, it's a long season. Hey, there's a lot of work to be done down there, but hey, a long time to turn that around.
And Nelson having a little bit of a reality check this year after the fantastic 2 years they've had in winning both Rapid Leagues in the previous 2 seasons. Right, let's have a look at the starting 5 now for Manawatu first of all. And Christian McDaniel, Boston Caldwell, Ruben Leota, who's come into the team. So too has Drew Leosonge Ape, and Isaac McCoy is there, the 19-year-old originally from Hutt Valley. So that is their team for this clash. But Leota and Leosonge Ape weren't in the Manawatu team at the start of the year, but they are now. And let's have a look at the Nuggets starting 5. Harry Bazette is back into the team. Tyson Tatapaese, Toby Hunt, Oak Chisholm, and Christian Martin is there as well. And Christian Martin's been in excellent form, 12 points in his 2 games to date. As we quickly have a quick check of the head-to-head tip-off in this game. There's going to be a battle between Tatapaese and Caldwell, who have been in good form, Crystal. We've got Caldwell on 12 points per game and Tatapaese on 8 points per game.
Yeah, Tyson Tatapaese has struggled a little bit scoring-wise this season compared to last, but he was that guy for the Jets, so I'm expecting him to have a big one tonight. And then I'm also excited with the insertion of Drew Leo back into this Jets squad. In 2024, he scored over 200 points in his 18 games for the Bulls, so another person that can really explode.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's get this game underway. And one stat that we should mention then is Manawatu's defense is a lot worse than Otago's coming into this game. Blake Rosanowski, Leo Shaw, and Dylan Mead have got the whistles for this clash. So we're just going to see if Manawatu can tighten that up as we get this game underway. And here is McDaniel with the ball for Manawatu. So thank you for joining us here from Dunedin. Great to have your company. Don't forget about the NZNBL game, which starts at 7:30 this evening as well. As we saw Caldwell try and open the scoring, not to be, and almost stolen there by Leosonge up there. Otago did well to keep the ball in the end as Martin can't get it in. And here's the other Christian, McDaniel again coming forward.
Christian Martin, obviously very successful with the 3-on-3 Tall Blacks. Won gold at the Asia Cup earlier this year, so has been in great form shooting the ball.
Nice pass into McDaniel, and there's the foul. And the player conceding the foul there is Oak Chisholm. That was a nice shift of the ball from Manawatu. McDaniel at the thick of it.
Yeah, McDaniel is such a workhorse for this Jets squad. Does all the little things, hustles hard, and you see him fly all over the court.
His numbers are excellent. 4 points per game, 8 rebounds per game in the Rapid League so far, and 3 assists, so excellent all-round player.
Yeah, I mean, those rebounds as a guard is ridiculous. In Rapid League to get, around that 8 rebound mark per game, that's just hustle and heart pulling in those boards.
Good start to McDaniel from the Chemist Warehouse stripe as well with those 2 free throws. Here's Tatapaese marked closely by McCoy. There's the 3 ball from Hunt, who nails it. Toby Hunt, the 18-year-old.
Tyson Tatapaese has not been as loud scoring this season, but his assists have been right up there, top 20 in the Rapid League standings.
Yeah, he provided beautifully there for Toby Hunt. And we've seen in previous games has a knack of dropping a 3, but that time he's going to concede the foul. Hunt, an interesting player out of Canterbury, Shirley Boys last year. Manawatu's coach there, Ryan Rowley. There's Manawatu. Going to work up a play again. Sunga up there. Tried to bank that one in, not to be, and here comes Otago again. Oh, there's another little rebound coming in from McDaniel, and here comes Manawatu once more.
Quick trigger three by the Nuggets. We know they have a big emphasis on this defensive end, and it leads to them being able to transition in offense. Great take from Short on that layup.
Good basket from McCoy it was in the end, and now let's see. That's a beautiful pass, and unfortunately Chisholm just couldn't quite seal the deal through to Baskette. McDaniel slipped, got away with it as Caldwell goes for three. Not much action in terms of the scoring, but there's plenty of action on the floor. And Christian Martin, again it was, trying to excite the locals.
The Nuggets playing at such a fast pace. As soon as they get that stop or rebound, any one of them is initiating their offense, and they are running those lanes hard.
It's been exciting basketball so far. The score is down a little bit, but it's very competitive as McDaniel puts it over to Caldwell. It's passed back to McCoy. Now here's Caldwell for three again. And without the pace, he's going to tidy that one up for Otago.
Caldwell missed his last 2 3-pointers, but versus the Hawks was able to knock down 3 of them. He can absolutely get hot when he gets going.
Here's the three again from Chisholm. Back-to-back threes for Otago in this game.
Chisholm missed one from that spot earlier, able to knock it down the second time round.
So Chisholm and Hunt both have long ranges now, as we see McCoy. Caldwell again, he's handling the ball a lot for Manawatu. Nice pass into McCoy again from Leota. McCoy. Nice finish from Isaac McCoy. Plenty of athleticism.
Yeah, really showing his ability around the rim, getting up on that layup. Again, you've got to put a body on him and make some space, getting those rebounds.
Time to play a set. Oh, Chisholm. He is looking fantastic.
Okay, heat check a little bit further out at the top. Chisholm definitely has his eye in.
Fantastic basket from him. 9 points from the free line for Otago. And that is the foul. There's Leota. Will go to the Chemist Warehouse strike. Leota, an 18-year-old out of Upper Hutt. There's Chisholm.
It's like a meter off the three-point line. Step back and another assist to Tyson Thatsupaiese.
Almost give him a 4-pointer there. So Ruben Leota scored 9 points per game so far. This is his third Rapid League game. Still looking for a Cells NBL debut. Keeps playing like this. It might not be too far away. Leota, 2 out of 2. So looking solid. Manawatu from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. They've got 4 from 4. Last play now of the first quarter. Another play is set. Might have to take the shot himself. And looks like Hunt stood on the baseline. So 1.4 seconds for Manawatu here. Second. Oh, they are going to call their BNZ player timeout. I wondered whether they might do that, Crystal.
Oh, hey, he's the coach's son. He's got the IQ, knows what's up. Game management. McDaniel will get his team organised in his BNZ player timeout and scan that QR code for a chance to win a ticket to the big game.
Yes, speaking of getting organised, there's your opportunity, McDaniel. Oh, stolen by Thatsupaiese, and the foul is there as well.
Talking about high IQ, way to get that steal and get the shot up for 3 points at the free throw line.
Wow, what a play. Well, that worked out. It couldn't have worked out better for Otago in that last 1.3 seconds. Thatsupaiese. Now got to make these free throws count.
Decent free throw shooter, goes at 80% from the Chemist Warehouse free throw line. Averages just under 8 points in this Rapid League season.
Who knows? He can nail this last free throw here. It's 2 points, could be critical in the outcome of this game.
Absolutely, the Rapid League happens quick. Every point counts, not just for this, but for the team's overall standing at the end of the season as well.
Well, that's a very good point, isn't it? 11 points to 8 it is to Otago. So 3 threes and 2 free throws for Otago so far. Oak Chisholm with 6 points. Toby Hunt with 3, and it's Isaac McCoy who's got 4 for Manawatu. That NZNBL game at 7:30 this evening. Otago 3-0 at the top, off the table. Pretty awesome for them to be at the top of the table heading into round 4. Crystal, can they maintain it with a win tonight? Let's find out a little later, right?
Yeah, it's been a great start to their season. I mean, Jeff Sparrow stepping into the head coaching role after being an assistant coach and knows, you know, he knows these players. He's seen them in the past. He knew how to recruit this team to the style of basketball he wanted to play, which was a real defensive-minded battle. I mean, he's done a great job of putting a squad together that can really get out in passing lanes, switch with their versatility. And we've already seen it to start this one. A lot of chest bumps in that first quarter by the Nuggets.
Absolutely, and you know, even the small thing there, watching that quarter time break there, with the whole squad is there together, arm in arm, listening to coach talk, should suggest that they're in the right headspace at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. The culture and the connectiveness that you have in your team definitely goes a long way, and when you're trying to win games, especially those tight ones, that can be the difference.
So let's see what the second quarter is going to unfold here for Otago. Tatapase. That's a great pass. Oh, the finish not quite there, but the foul. Who's that going to the line? I think that is Bazette. Harry Bazette.
Was a great quick slit out of that on-ball screen, and Tyson Tatapase, the great heads-up play, able to get it to his big through the gap.
Worth mentioning too, Crystal, I think Otago are going to try and play the whole game with no subs. Because on the bench for this Rapid League game is Matt Barsley and Isaac Miller-Jose, and I don't think that Coach Sparrow will want to see either of them on court in this game.
No, they both play big minutes in the main game, both averaging around 20 minutes. So definitely want to save their legs, and hey, we've spoken about it, they're on a 3-game winning streak. They want to keep that roll going.
Absolutely, and that was good free throw shooting from Harry Bazette. As Otago get out to a 5-point lead, the biggest margin of the game so far. Songa up there, back to McDaniel. 2, that's a nice move from Christian McDaniel.
That was a great move. Got in there, balanced on 2 feet, able to get his defender in the air, and a beautiful step through for the finish.
Tatapase, speaking of great finishes.
I mean, let's not forget, he had a season-high 29 points last year. He can absolutely light it up. Rapid League All-Star 5, don't forget it.
Absolutely, and don't forget too that he was a former Manawatu player last year, so he'll be extra motivated to do some good against his old team. Nice rebound coming in there from Martin. And here comes Tatapase pushing the ball to Hunt. And McDaniel's got the rebound again for Manawatu.
If there's one thing that the Nuggets would have spoken about in that quarter time, it would be not giving up any more offensive rebounds to this Jet squad. They gave up a couple in that first quarter.
McDaniel, closely by Hunt. Songa up, a beautiful pass, and McCoy, uncontested jam.
McCoy having a game, but you're right, that dime from Drew Leo, straight in the pocket for his big man.
Quarter basket that for Manawatu. And now they get the rebound too through Boston Caldwell. And here comes Liu Songi again. Giving it to McCoy, but this time Christian Martin, eyes open from him. Coast to coast here, Martin. Almost thought about it, didn't he? It didn't touch the rim as we see Hunt go for 3 again.
That was a tough shot. That was a great contest by the Jets, but just an even better make. Not much you could do about that one.
Otago 4 from 6 from the 3-point line in this game so far. Cordwell's well off target. Ooh, now. Yep. I wonder whether that came off an Otago player.
Think back to that head-to-head we saw prior to this Rapid League game. The Jets were the squad to beat in terms of three-point percentage, but they're still hunting for their first three-point make in this one. The Nuggets, on the other hand, 4 from 7, almost 60%.
Yeah, it's like someone's stuffed the stat sheets for the wrong team, and now we've got a foul, and that's going to be against Tata Paesi.
Boston Coldwell trying to get some extra possessions at the rim. He's gone cold on from the field, so just trying to hunt some more points that way.
McDaniel, he's fouled, so these fouls coming thick and fast now. Remember, you give up 3 fouls, says the team to the into the bonus. So reminding you here that want to get hoops for your school, thanks to Chemist Warehouse. The Hoops in Schools program is open now. Well, applications are anyway for Tasman, West Coast and Canterbury. Check out how to apply at Basketball New Zealand's website by scanning that code on your screen right now. Daniel, a bit cold that time.
Yeah, drops down to 50% from the line. That was a second trip, went 2 from 2 earlier, but that one couldn't get one to go, and we see them drop back into a 2-3 zone.
Margin remains 6. Oh man, Toby Hunt. What did you have for breakfast this morning, Toby?
Right, the shot looks pretty, coming off very clean, but that's the danger of sitting in that 2-3 zone, losing sight of those shooters.
Musongi Ate. And he gets the roll off the rim. That's a nice bucket from him.
It is. I told you earlier, he's had over 200 points in a season in this league, and he's very experienced, played for the Samoan national team, and I feel like we've seen him for a few different teams in the South NBL over the years.
Ooh, it's raining threes here in Otago. This is just crazy stuff. That's their 7th from 10 attempts. Cordwell. Nice finish from Boston Cordwell. Much needed bucket there for Manawatu.
Yeah, Boston Cordwell's first points of the game. He averages 12 per game. He'll want to get hot to end this first half.
Paesi soaking up some time. Isn't far away now. McDaniel has got 5 seconds. McDaniel, Cordwell's going to put it up. And not to be for Boston Cordwell. So it's an 8-point game there for Otago. They outscored Manawatu in that quarter by, what's that, 13-10. So it's an 8-point game.
Yeah, the 3-point difference is really standing out here on this box score. But how about Hunt, up to 9 points on the day, and Thatch Paese, we said it, he'd get up for this game. He used to play for the Jets. He's got 7. That's his Rapid League average. Then on the other side of things, McCoy doing a good job inside. McDaniel pushing the pace, has the IQ, controlling the game for the Jets with 4. He's also got 4 rebounds. We've said it, he's a workhorse for them. Leota 2 rebounds, Martin 3 on the other side, and Bazette 2. Can see Martin just his versatility from playing 3-on-3, being able to switch, being able to mark those bigs and the guards. And how about Thatsa Paese really dishing the ball out well? 4 assists, helps when your team is shooting it so well. And then Martin and Thatsa Paese with 1 steal each as well.
Yeah, Otago on the Chemist Warehouse stats scoring at 50% at the moment, 60% at the 3-point line with 3 threes to Toby Hunt, 2 to Oak Chisholm, and 1 to Tata Paese. Manawatu, I think, are going to have to hope that Otago start going a little cold in that area to come back into the game.
Oh, hope and try to do a better job at closing out on those shooters. You've got to know where Toby Hunt is. He's had 3. You don't want him to get any more in this game if they have a chance of getting back in it.
And on the other side of the equation, Manawatu are 0 from 4 from the 3-point line, with Cordwell yet to get hot. A lot of hope in the Otago basketball community. There's a lot of chatter around town at the moment, Crystal, about the team's start to the season, not only in the Rapid League, but in the NZNBL team as well, who, of course, are unbeaten. So don't doubt there's going to be a decent little crowd in here at the Edgar Centre tonight.
Yeah, the Nuggets have been off to such a hot start. It helps that they've been at home for their last few games. Their home crowd can really get amongst it.
So third quarter underway. Manawatu down by 8. Here's McDaniel. And there is an early foul going on Oak Chisholm. That's exactly what Manawatu would have wanted.
Yeah, McCoy's been doing a really good job getting himself to the rim, slipping hard, rolling hard to the basket, getting some action in the paint.
Songy up here. Nice inbound pass, and there's the finish from McDaniel. He's got 6 points.
Songy up here and McDaniel finding some chemistry underneath.
Martin kicking it back to Tatapais here. And it goes again from Tyson.
Were they watching the same first half we were? Because, man, surely that was a talking point for the Jets at halftime. Drew Leo, great quickness to the rim, can't get it to drop.
He's super athletic. In some respects, he was too athletic on that play.
He's explosive. We know he can get there. They need to start finishing those because this game does go quick.
Spot on. They won't want that lead to leak out any more than what it is right now. Here's Hunt. Basquette for 3. Oh, man, they just can't miss from the three-point line. This is ridiculous.
No, they're feeling good. Had a little while since their last game, so I'm sure a lot of shooting has happened in this gym. And Martin with the deflection. The Jets will get another look at it. But I like what the Nuggets are doing in terms of getting paint touches and then finding their shooters, having the vision and the heads up to know where their teammates are.
Songa up here, looking for Christian McDaniel again. Caldwell can't get it going from long range. Once again, here comes Martin. Martin. Songa up here, looking to push it. Caldwell, good skills from Boston Caldwell to gather that one and finish.
That's a great take. As much as the Jets have been off on some of their shots, let's give credit to this Nuggets defense because they are making it hard. What makes it easier is when you get out in transition like that. That's a Paesier off, but Hunt with the follow.
Oh, this is just rolling beautifully for Otago in this game. Just can't get stops at the moment. There's a mid-range jumper there from Drew Leo. He's up here.
It's up to 4 points, 2 assists, making things happen on the offensive side of the ball.
Martin trying to go around McCoy. And that's been stolen by Manawatu. Turnover for them. Here's McDaniel looking to capitalise. No basket. He's been called for steps.
Unlucky. I liked that he was being aggressive in transition. Had a great steal. Tried to take it coast to coast, but through 2, that's a hard shot.
I reckon the official got that one bang on. Oak Chisholm coming forward here for Otago. Hunt again. Oh, man. Hunt is 4 from 5 from beyond the arc. He's got 14 points.
Toby Hunt having an absolute game.
And there is an offensive foul against Manawatu.
This defense from the Nuggets is just suffocating. Their ability to switch 1 through 5. It's really hard for the ball handler.
What about that score? 2:35. That's getting up there. There's still a minute left in the third. It's Hunt again. Martin for 3. Yota. And Songy up here. Now Martin with the rebound for Otago. There he goes, Christian Martin. Bazette's already got 1-3. And that's good. Contest the ball. Great pass from Martin and the finish from Bazette.
Just love the connectivity that this Nugget squad has right now. Cutting hard, finding each other waiting out in the wings. It's all clicking for them.
And remember, all 5 players for Otago played the whole game so far. There's not been one sub. Mind you, that's the same for Manawatu as well. Nice offensive rebound by Ruben Leota. Torchwood has seen some game time in this game. He's the only sub that's been used in the contest.
When you play with 5, though, as the Nuggets, as we have a look at McCoy hustling hard, but the Nuggets hustling even harder, getting it. When you play with only 5, you have the confidence to know that, you know, you can go out, try things, make mistakes, and a sub probably isn't coming. So you can find that freedom. You know, you can take some of those risks, which I think also helps, especially in a rapid league game where you can't hesitate at anything.
Ruben Leota at the line here for Manawatu. 4 of his points have come from the Chemist Warehouse stripe in the game. So here's Otago, the last play of the 3rd quarter. And they've lengthened this lead. Tata Paese. Oh, what a finish. Tata Paese with 12 points in the game. Manawatu up by 15. 39-24. Again, they outscored Manawatu by a healthy 7 points in that quarter to lengthen their lead.
Tyson Tatsapaese, such great awareness to get that shot up just in time. 10 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. He's really controlling things. And Toby Hunt, man, can they please find him out there? 4 3-pointers, ridiculous. Something else that's ridiculous is that pizza deal that's on your screen, the large cheese pizza. Scan that QR code or use the online code SalesAssist26, valid until Wednesday, the 6th of May, to get a good fee.
Yeah, the other thing that surprised you too, Chris, is Christian Martin hasn't scored in the game. It's none from 4, but he does have 5 rebounds and 3 assists. But up until this game, Christian Martin's been scoring 12 points per game and grabbing 5 boards. So this is good signs for Otago.
Yeah, I think it just shows how balanced the squad is. You're right, Christian Martin with his 12 points per game is the leading scorer for this team, but obviously today has taken more of that backseat role and is getting his teammates more involved.
Well, it's been an excellent rapid league game so far for the Otago Nuggets. Can they seal it by another excellent quarter to end this game? Up by 15 at the moment.
They have held the Manawatu Jets to 8 points each of these 3 quarters. The Manawatu Jets will want to try and get in that double-digit scoring range.
It's a beautiful ball into Bazette. And Hunt again's got soft hands. Toby Hunt up to 16.
The timing, the way they're cutting off each other, the Nuggets really working like a machine right now.
Cook out here as we see Boston Caldwell looking to move off Leota. That lane closed. McDaniel, nice pass. And that is a good finish. And that's beautiful basketball from Christian McDaniel to set that one up for Leota.
Yes, Leota really been a bright spot inside the paint for this Jets squad. It's his 3rd trip to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
Took the 3-point play. And McDaniel flew in there but couldn't get it. Remember to scan that QR code on your screen, folks. Applications are now open to get hoops at your school in Tasman, Canterbury, and on the West Coast. And there's a beautiful play by Leota and McDaniel again. Caldwell, beautiful pass. Oh, the jam is missed by McCoy, and now Hunt's on the run. And he seals 2 more points.
I like the hustle from McDaniel to get that steal, get his chance and team another chance.
It's Chort over to Leota. He's just getting a little bit too physical for the referee's liking.
Yeah, Lauta has that size advantage, tries to play bully ball against the former Jet.
Otago has one more foul to give. They want to get that out of them as soon as possible. Here's Caldwell. McDaniel for three, and it goes from Christian McDaniel. He's a good player.
Caldwell shaking his hand after that assist.
9 points, Christian McDaniel. And there is Martin with his first points of the game. That means all Otago's players have scored now.
Christian Martin just done such a good job beating his player off the dribble. McDaniel won't stop until the last whistle.
He's got double digits now. He's on 11. Still a lengthy 14-point deficit. Chisholm can't nail the triple, gets its own rebound. McDaniel now for Manawatu. Leota. Tough basket there for Leota. Oh, tough foul there, but it's Otago's third, and Ruben Leota going back to the line for two from the stripe.
Leota just stacking his stats up on that play. Would he get the assist if he caught it off the backboard and threw it down back to himself? A few offensive rebounds in that one and draws a foul out of the Nuggets.
He's given a good count on himself, that Ruben Leota. Here's his first miss from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He's got 6 points in this game. It will remain 6 as Martin grabs the rebound. Martin, all the way. There's another tough rebound taken by young Harry Pizzette. He's only 18.
It's a great follow by Pizzette, but once again, Martin just able to beat his player to the rim with ease.
Foul on Christian Martin. Seeing Musonga up there to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. This is his fourth. Sal's NBL team, having played for the Bulls, the Sharks and the Airs in previous seasons. There goes from Drew Leo. He's got 6 points. That margin's still 14. Time ticking away, only a minute 20 to play. He's drawn again, and it's Pizzette helping himself to 2 more. 3 players in double figures now for Otago.
The guards for this Nugget squad have been doing a great job of hitting that pocket pass tonight. And the Jets, that turnover.
Yeah, right in front of the Otago bench too, Crystal. Yeah, no wonder that Otago bench can't stop smiling. It's Chisholm. Wayward pass for once. McCoy, nice ball. Oh, Leota got a bit too cute with that one. Now Otago, no, nothing cute about that one.
Right, flush it right back down at you. The second missed dunk for the Jets.
McDaniel for 3. Otago. It's come off McDaniel, should be Otago ball, it is. It's been a really good performance from the Nuggets. Wow. Confidence from the Sal's NBL team is just flowing through this Rapid League team. Matafayasi. Hunt. Scoring at will pretty much. Every time he's got his hands on the ball, he's 8 from 9 from the field in this game.
What a game. Up to 20 points.
There's a jump ball. McDaniel, he's going to try hard right to the end of this one. Daniel, a nephew of Joe Moody, former All Blacks prop. Joe Moody is a pretty good prop.
I know nothing about rugby, but I'll take your word for it, Glenn.
Absolutely. One of the best props in recent years we've had. Here's McDaniel. There's that Otago pitch. This time it did come off an Otago player. Steal from Otago. One last play for them. Well, again, that's the play set. Let's see what Manawatu can do. You swung it up there as away. And that one wouldn't have counted, I don't think. In the end, it's a very comfortable win for Otago. We've raced away with a really impressive 20-point win. 53-33 against Manawatu in this Rapid League game. And these Chemist Warehouse stats are going to look really good on the eye for Otago fans, Crystal. They really are.
I mean, it was just a defensive clinic from the Nuggets. The Manawatu Jets really struggled to score in this one. They didn't hit double digits in any of their in any of their quarters. In that last quarter, only getting up to 9 points. The last time they had 33 points was versus the Saints, and they lost that one as well. So that was definitely, you know, where they struggled. McDaniel tried with 11. He went hard till the very end, but really got left hanging out there on his own. Martin did it all for his team, up to 9 rebounds, the lowest scorer at 2, but did a great job of dishing the ball out. He had 5 assists and then got a couple steals as well. Basquette was good, but how about Toby Hunt, who just lit it up from deep? 4 from 5 from 3, ended with 20 points. He was impressive tonight.
88% from the field, Toby Hunt. He only missed 1 shot in the entire game, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, a really good all-round team effort from Otago, no doubt about it, as they romped away to win this game, 53-33. Well, plenty more basketball coming, though. In about 20-odd minutes, we'll have the NZNBL game between the two. The Nuggets and the Manawatu Jets. Stick around, that's coming very soon.
Manawatu Jets. Just remind you, get your Lunch Nation merchandise in the reception area at the entrance. And food and drinks are available upstairs behind the west stand. remind ourselves of our partners who sponsor us, the NZNBL. So Sal's Authentic New York Pizza, GJ Gardner Homes, Sky, Dennis Warehouse. And then also Partica, New Balance and Belgravia, Molten, R-Line, and BNZ. Okay, here come your night and day Otago Nuggets. Let's give them a big round of applause. Here they come. To our right, the Manawatu Jets warming up. Head coach Tony Webster. Assistant coach Elias Al-Kahari. Manager Renee Barber, strength and conditioning Tucker O'Sullivan, physio, lovely Claire Maxwell from Tipperary, Ireland, and assistant coach, the ex-breaker Corey Webster, son of the head coach.
The Jets are back on the road and despite displaying a potent offense, have struggled to put together a full 40-minute performance. What is the key for the Jets? Not just starting well, but performing down the stretch.
It's key, communication.
Thank you for your time. The Nuggets have made a fantastic start on the defensive end, with opponents averaging a league-best 75 points per game. You've also
so continue our strides. We'll be all right.
court for the naming of the teams. Now for the Manawatu Jets. Manawatu Jets, number 8, Isaac McCoy. Number 11, Short. Number 21, Drew Leo Lesoki Ape. Number 3, Austin Caldwell. Number 7, Ruben Leota. Number 1, Christian McDaniel. Number 44, Alex Holcomb. And then starters, number 2, Luca Richards. Number 24, Jamal Poplar. Number 10, Caden Sand. Number 13, Hamza Zaran, and 25, Haslo Evans. Big welcome to the Manawatu Jets. Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. For the Otago Nuggets, already had a stormer, number 43. Toby Hunt. Number 4, Oak Chisholm. Number 1, Tyson Tata Paesi. From Wellington, the big man, number 8, Isaac Miller-Jones. Number 9, Harry Bezet. Number 21, Christian Martin. And only 2 weeks ago, little boy Ezra for number 7, Matthew Barsley. Now the starters. Number 18, straight out of Big V Melbourne, Zach McKenzie. All the way from Seattle, USA, Big Mikey Hen.
Well, kia ora everybody and welcome along to Dunedin. It's great to have your company. And here we go for round 4 of the NZNBL. And it's the Otago Nuggets up against the Manawatu Jets here from Dunedin. And Otago in fantastic form. Can they start or add another victory to their unbeaten start to the season? We're about to find out. Stunning form from them, and Manawatu have been, well, it's been a bit of a battle for them, and it's not getting any easier for them with injuries affecting their team again today. Crystal Ledger-Walker is alongside me. 16 times she's played for the Tall Ferns, sister of Charlize, who we might see in the WNBA this season. And, well, there is the Your Shout.vote poll, Crystal, and I'm going to suggest that's no surprise to see those statistics.
Yeah, no surprise that the Nuggets are ahead on this poll, obviously undefeated this season. But I'm glad that the Jets fans are getting in amongst it, up to 38%. Can they get it up some more before this game tips off? Yeah, so scan the QR code, have some fun, folks. And let's see how this one progresses through the evening as both teams continue the warm-up. And check out that crowd. Nothing like a few wins under your belt to get a good crowd. And then how about that? I think I mentioned to the likes of Dylan Boucher and Lindsay Tate in previous commentaries, who would have picked Otago to be at the top of the top of the pops after 3 games this season? Hey, Jeff Sparrow would have. First year as a head coach, he's liking what he's seeing, and the defensive intensity that he's brought to the squad has paid off as they sit at the top of the standings. Yeah, they had a good win over the Phi in their last game, 92-81. And they'll go 4-0 and remain the only unbeaten team if they win this game this evening. Manawatu, on the other hand, are down the table a little bit, but with Dante Russo-Nance out, Byron Mullen out, it's going to be a tough task, isn't it? It's been and of course Corey Webster's out for a while longer yet. Crystal, it's hard yards at the moment for Manawatu. Yeah, it is. They were really excited about the squad they had coming in this year, but been riddled with those injuries. Another one, Nate Wilson, went out early. He was someone that they were high on and excited to bring into the mix. Your last win they had was over the Hawks, was the Manawatu Jets when they beat them 109-102, and they're going to be in action tomorrow. Hawke's Bay against the Tuatara are coming off that loss to the Saints. Triple header Saturday though, the Phi and the Giants also at home against the Bulls and in the Airs. They had a great game against each other just last week, and the Rams and the Nuggets doing battle on Sunday. Nothing like a South Island derby to get going on your Sunday afternoon in Christchurch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. The Rams falling to the Bulls, they won't be happy about it, but I always love to see how teams respond. Yeah, they'll be back for sure, no doubt about it. Right, let's have a look at some starting fives now for you and have a look at this Manawatu team. And with Dante Russo-Nance out and also Mullen out, gives others opportunities like Luka Richards, who's back in the Manawatu to play for the Jets. Caden Sand still there, Hamza Zaran and Jamal Poplar and Caslo Evans. Let's hear from one of the star players now for Manawatu. It is Jamal Poplar.
The Jets are back on the road, and despite displaying a potent offense, have struggled to put together a full 40-minute performance. What is the key for the Jets, not just starting well, but performing down the stretch so you can secure a win?
The key for us is basically just staying connected throughout the whole game, and I feel like our defense is more important than our offense right now. So staying connected defensively, communication throughout the whole game, and being able to know where our man is, and just being able to get those stops when the other team builds momentum. That's key for us right now.
So far this season, it has been a struggle to slow down your opponents. How can the Jets do a better job on that end of the court tonight against a Nugget squad yet to taste defeat?
Honestly, like I said, man, just staying connected and just communication and just being together and having that intensity throughout the whole game. I think that's one thing that will help us win and beat more of the bigger teams. And like I said, it's an important key for us just to all just like be together throughout the whole game. So I think it's just that's key, communication.
Great. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, Jamal Poplar, 23 points per game, 11 rebounds per game. He's going to have to post those sort of numbers again if Manawatu are going to be competitive in this match. Let's have a look at the Nuggets starting 5, and this is already, after just 3 games, a well-oiled machine. Boy Tuach, Ethan Rusbatch, the captain, Alan Louis, Zach McKenzie, who gets the start over Matt Bardsley today. And Mike Henn The big man from the States, the big centre, who's going at 11 points per game and 6 rebounds a game. Let's hear from Mike Hen out of Kirkland, Washington.
Nuggets have made a fantastic start on the defensive end, with opponents averaging a league-best 75 points per game. You've also held teams to the lowest three-point shooting mark in the league and lead the league in steals. What have been some of the keys to the excellent performance on that side of the ball?
Yeah, so we've been working at our defense the whole season. Preseason, that was a huge point of emphasis. And what makes our team different is, you know, we have a lot of versatility on that side of the ball. We have guys that can switch and guard on the ball. We have guys that play off the ball well. We have guys that communicate well. And, you know, just that it's such a point of emphasis for our team, it's carried over into the games. And, you know, we've had early season success, and we plan to just keep working at it, keep giving people new looks, and, you know, doing all we can on that side of the ball to impact the game.
Okay, looking at the Jets, they're down a few bodies but still potent offensively. What areas of Manawatu's game would the Nuggets like to impact tonight as you try to keep your unbeaten start to the season rolling?
Yeah, I mean, this is, I wouldn't say it's a tough part of the basketball season, but, you know, everybody's pros in the building that are playing in the game today, and you got to take everybody seriously. So, you know, to me, it's, you say guys are down, but, you know, you have new guys stepping in that have opportunities to, you know, put their stamp on the game. So, again, you just got to show up and play the game like you always do. You look at Minnesota Timberwolves today, they won Game 6 big, and they had 4 of their key guys out. So, we just got to continue to play our brand of basketball and build off what we've been doing. And we're very confident in what we have. So, continue our strides. We'll be all right.
Yeah, Mike Hen, what a pickup he's been. He's had experience in Indonesia and Japan. He's having his first season in New Zealand, and he looks like a good get. Spoke well there, didn't he, Crystal?
Yes, he did. Love when players give us a little bit more insight into their game plan and what we can expect to see from them. But how about the point of emphasis on the defensive end? We got a taste of it in the Rapid League game, but I'm excited to see it rolled out in this main game as well. So we have a look at these Chemist Warehouse head-to-head stats.
Well, what a huge difference on that defensive stat, isn't it?
Yeah, if you have a look at those scoring margins, the Nuggets lead the league plus 15.7 averaging per game, and the Jets, the worst in the league, minus 13 for them, sorry, in the points margin. And then those turnovers, once again, the Nuggets right up there. But how about this matchup? Both of those wings, Boy Tuach and Caden Sand, explosive, quick off the mark, and they're going for 20 points per game, or just over that each. So an exciting matchup to keep an eye on there.
Yeah, the thing about that, though, that offensive score, just 75.3 points per game, they're conceding Otago. The Tauranga Whai went down there with a very good offensive record behind them after 3 games, and they really struggled to crack Otago's defense. So that challenge now is over to Manawatu as Regan Ashley, Blake Rosanowski and Rio Shaw get ready for this one. What about Manawatu? Down Dante Russo-Nance. Down Mullen. A couple of new players coming in. Alex Holcomb now off the bench. Rilio Lesonge up there is there too. It's not what you want. No one ever likes injuries, Crystal, but crazy thing is, it's key players, isn't it? Key players.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you have players out with injuries, it's disruptive, but you're right, the pieces that are out for the Jets are big at that. As we see the Nuggets win the tip, and Louis, the pass-first point guard, looking to get this first possession going.
Yeah, he's a fine player, Alan Louis. He's getting better and better with every game. His connections with his teammates have been outstanding in the last couple of games. Here he is, Louis, got MVP in the last game. Just couldn't quite link up with Hen there, but it's still Otago's ball.
Caslow Evans Jr. doing a good job of getting in the way. He's had to take on a more leadership role with Dante Russo-Nance out.
And there's a 5-second violation, and there's a little win for Manawatu.
That's how they want to do it, one possession at a time. We heard Poplar Jr. talk about the connectivity that they need for the full game, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Now can they connect on the other? And Here is Manawatu going straight to the line. Caden Sand picked up an injury in that first game, didn't he? Where Manawatu actually looked pretty good in that first game against Taranaki. Didn't get over the line. Caden Sand, very good game until he went over on his ankle, but he's back there, fit and firing now.
And I like that they got him a quick early touch. We know that he has to have a good game. Poplar Jr. has to have a good game offensively for this Jet squad to really produce down this end of the court.
Well, Sand is an excellent free throw shooter. Came into this game in the mid-80s. And he's got Manawatu with the first 2 points of the contest. Louis. Caslow Evans will relish the opportunity to go up against him, but he won't want to concede an early foul, but unfortunately he has. The other aspect about Otago is this man here, Jeff Sparrow, his energy and intensity on the sideline is next level.
He is known globally as the doctor of defense, so no surprise that he leads his squad from the sideline.
Well, there's a travelling violation going on there with Mike Henn. Nice job there from Manawatu again to get the ball back. As Caden Sand comes forward. Poplar. Sand again. Sand finds his way home, sweet home.
Wow, what a great take by Caden Sand. We really see the Manawatu Jets working that three-man action. Their shooters sitting in those corners.
To Arch. McKenzie. Louis, this is a very good start from Manawatu defensively. Otago looking hesitant. And Louis finds a way. That's excellent patient play from him.
Great patient play from him and way to find space inside, getting to his strong left hand.
Evans Jr. gives it over to Holcomb. That Luca Richards rather, and unfortunately is even standing out of bounds this time.
Have another look at Caden Sand getting in the gap and flushing the ball down with the early dunk.
He loved it, didn't he? The vibe going on with Manawatu early in this one. To Arch. Here's McKenzie for three. Tip back. And Poplar Jr. Well, it's been got by Manawatu, and here comes Sand again. Sand, no whistle. Rusbach was there. Richards picks up the loose ball for Manawatu. They got a second opportunity, but it didn't touch the rim, did it? Oh, Poplar Jr., that was a sweet three-pointer.
Poplar Jr. and Caden Sand lead the squad in scoring. If you're the Nuggets, you'd think those two would be the top of the scale.
Here is a big opportunity, and there is the first three of the game being stroked there by Ethan Rusbach.
That is what makes Louis so elite, is his ability to get paint touches and know where his shooters are.
Sand. Here's Poplar Jr. Foul there on McKenzie. This hasn't started the way Otago would have expected. Or maybe it has, Crystal. You know, you've got to go when they're expecting teams to fight 100%. That guy's going to win a fight, isn't he, that guy from Manawatu?
Right, the Green Army has travelled. Love the full fit, gloves to match.
Strong rebound taken by Miller Jose, who's out there. He's having a terrific season, Miller Jose. Louis. Posted by Caslow Evans Jr. And there it goes from Mike Henn. Miller Jose and Henn, they look like twins out there. They are brothers from another mother. The Sand comes up nicely there for Manawatu.
It's the luscious locks and the headband to match. How about Sand early in this game? 6 points.
He's got it on a dime at the moment. to Arch. It's tipped back by Poplar Jr. And here comes Evans. Evans, nice drive and feed there to Sand. It's picked up by Miller-Jose, and here comes Louis again. And he can shoot the three. And the two have got it through Sand. Screen there going off Alex Holcomb, and here comes Zoran. And he's a good player, Zoran. He's left too much flat on his back.
Zoran has great offensive instincts, knows how to score the ball, has the height to get it off over smaller defenders, and that time just shows us his strength, getting it inside for the easy two.
Well, Manawatu made a good start. Keep it going, though. Good to see Corey Webster there. There he is. Assistant coach Corey Webster in this team with his old man. Fingers crossed we get to see Corey Webster back later on in the season. I'll tell you what, if you scan that QR code, you're definitely going to see a large cheese pizza at your place. A lot quicker than Webster coming back on court.
You know, glad to see him down there with the team. You know, has such a high IQ, the respect from his teammates. You know, an extra voice to chirp at the refs.
He is a competitor. It's worth mentioning too, isn't it? Dante Rousseau-Nance is off to college in America again, and so his time at Manawatu is done for the season.
Yes, congratulations to him. Pepperdine University in Malibu. It's a very pretty campus, right by the beach.
A dream of the beach at the moment, Crystal. Yes, to Arch, giving it over to Hen.
Hen has that in the bag. He's got a great ability to face up and get that jumper off.
Poplar Jr. trying to squeeze between those two defenders. Almost gets the three-point play. And he's got the foul out of Mike Hen. And that little one-on-one battle, Crystal, it's going to Jamal Poplar at the moment.
Jamal Poplar has come into this game feeling hot. Versus the Tuatara, he had a 30-point double-double. 32 points, 15 rebounds. Looking to be aggressive again tonight.
Jamal Poplar Jr. For a percentage down a little bit from the Chemist Warehouse stripe at 65%. Arch has got it for Otago. It's a 5-point game. Manawatu thoroughly deserved this lead early in this game. They've only conceded one team foul as well. Their defense has been very good. There's Rusbach. And where's the foul there? It's got on number 13. That's Louis.
And I think it's gone on Hamza Zoran
yes,
from the Jets. And up until that point, they had been doing a really good job of only giving the Nuggets one shot, getting that rebound. And another offensive rebound for the Nuggets.
Yeah, on the weak side, and Hen. He's not getting any luck early in this one, is he? Here comes Caden Sand. Sand to Arch. There's another foul. Oh boy, to Arch. So it's just his first personal, in fact, but that's 4 fouls already on the Nuggets.
Yeah, Boy Tuach came over earlier and helped side on Zoran, but didn't get called for the foul. And this matchup between Sand and Tuach, love that they're going at each other. Very similar in stature and play style.
Absolutely. Tuach is out of the game for the meantime, so is Hen. So Matt Bardsley has come into the game. Richards checks back in, so all eyes now on Caden Sand here at the Chemist Warehouse stripe. 6 points already.
And important to note with Matt Bardsley checking into the game, him and Miller-Jose did not play in Rapid League. They were saved for this main game, both averaging around 20 minutes per game, so expected to feature a lot.
Yeah, key players off the bench, both of them. Sand continues to be perfect from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He has 8 of his team's 14 points halfway through this first quarter. Bardsley. Oh, left alone, Miller-Jose. Thanks for coming. That's the first time we've seen the Jets defense break down.
Yeah, I think a few were confused. Some were sitting in a 2-3 zone. Others were out looking for a man. Caldwell can't respond.
Caldwell misses the 3 ball now. Here's Bardsley. Looks like Otago have got a lot more urgency in their game all of a sudden, but McKenzie having trouble. Gets it in on the second go.
Love the insertion of Bardsley, how hard he plays, how hard he sprints the lanes. That time leaking out.
Ooh.
Once again, the ball falls right in his lap.
That's a soft turnover, that one. Now Louis. All of a sudden, looks like Otago just flipped the switch a little. Rusbatch. And it goes from Ethan Rusbatch, and wow, Manawatu's 7-point lead has been wiped in the blink of an eye.
Just unselfish ball movement from the Nuggets on that last possession. Louis once again getting himself into the paint. McKenzie with the unselfish extra pass to his shooter. Rusbatch knocking down his second 3.
Yeah, Rusbatch up to 6 points. And this is where Otago are dangerous. Coach Sparrow got into them at that last time out. Kristen, what a response his team gave him.
I mean, we've spoken about how passionate he is, how active he is on the sideline. He gets up and down with his team. He yells, he's passionate. He's the first person on the floor when a timeout is called. And as we've seen, the culture down in Dunedin looks great, so it's great to see his team responding the way he wants them to.
Yeah, I just love that look there. I mean, that look is fantastic, isn't it? All players with their eyes on the coach. Well, we've had an excellent response from the Nuggets off that last timeout from Coach Sparrow. What are we going to get this time from the Jets?
We'll see how they respond. I'm sure in that timeout they spoke about knowing where Ethan Rusbatch is at all times.
He's still got the ability after all these years to really hurt you. Poplar. Caldwell. Marked tightly by Matt Bardsley. 5 on the shot clock for Boston Caldwell. Richards might have to put up the shot himself. Had it stripped out of his hands by Rusbatch. Here goes Rusbatch. That's a nice finish from Ethan Rusbatch.
It is showing us he can do it all. Quick hands for the steal and absolutely deserved that layup in transition.
Well, that's the first time the Otago Nuggets have hit the lead in the game. And it could double now as Louis flies down court again. McKenzie there to tidy up. And the foul on Poplar Jr. 2 shots coming here for McKenzie.
Love the intensity that the Nuggets have come out with. Defensively, they are locking things down right now. And you can see Jeff Sparrow on the sideline already yelling out their next defensive set.
So Zach McKenzie at the free throw line here. He's loving life in Otago. From Auckland originally, Dawns player back in 2022 and 2023, been playing in Australia for several seasons. Can't get the second free throw for though, Zach McKenzie. Here comes Caden Sand. Now, Manawatu desperately need a bucket. Otago have outscored them 10-0 in the last wee while. Here's McDaniel for 3, and that ends that 10-0 run with an exclamation point.
McDaniel, one of the only bright spots in the Jets Rapid League game, finished that one with 11, is continuing his hot form in the main game.
Louis. Here's Bardsley. Nice find over to McKenzie. That's a good fake. Oh, Zach McKenzie got a little bit too confident there, perhaps. As McDaniel comes down court for Manawatu.
There are athletes all over this court. Long, versatile players.
It's a run for 3. Can't nail it. And that's a good rebound by Ethan Rusbatch. Miller-Jose, another former Manawatu player. playing in Dunedin this year, and that is a sweet finish from Alain Louis.
Louis putting his player in jail off that on-ball screen, making it a 2-on-1 going at the rim.
He's got 4 points, and that was a really nice finish. Richards, good pass into Poplar Jr., and that's tipped in, I think, by Miller Jose.
Great pass and great early work from Poplar Jr. to get his player sealed on that high side. Perfect placement with the ball.
He's got 6 points now, Poplar Jr. Miller Jose, look at that. You can still see he's irritated with getting up that 2 points at the other end of the court. And hello, McDaniel and Louis. A little bit aggressive with each other, and it's McDaniel who's called for the foul.
1 minute 30 to go in the second quarter. In the first quarter.
And checks back into the game for Otago. He's going to take a spell on the bench for the meantime. Fata Paese in there now. His third appearance this season. Didn't get any game time for Otago in the last match against the Five. He's getting some action in the first quarter. Oh, that was a nice move from Hen. Didn't finish though.
Tyson Fatapaese was a Jet a year ago. No surprise he's getting some burn in this one.
Virginia, a lot of traffic in front of them there. And here comes Matt Bardsley. Bardsley! That's been smashed out of his hands by Holcomb. Oh, again, Holcomb back to back. Thank you very much. And we've got a foul on the floor there, or is it going to be Manawatu ball? It is Manawatu ball.
Thanks to Holcomb. Couple big blocks back to back. Having a party down low.
Those little effort plays make a huge difference, Crystal. They really do.
Absolutely. For the Jets, a lot easier walking down the court into some Chemist Warehouse free throws. The Nuggets defense in the second half of this first quarter has been smothering the Manawatu Jets ball handlers.
Caden Sands' first miss from the Chemist Warehouse strike.
It's a free slice.
Not a bad response from Manawatu. Really threatened to get away from them after they did lead 14-7. Sand gets to second. He's up to 9 in the game already. Manawatu go back in front. Rusbach. It's Holcomb. Oh, no looker. Sand was watching though, wasn't he? And he's earned another turnover.
Yes, Caden Sand very active on the weak side.
He's got to go down court himself here. Holcomb. Sand again. Julio Sungi up is out there and finishes with a bit of class.
A little tap from Tony Webster on his run back as well. Such a great impact player off the bench, explosive with the ball in hand.
Marcoy's out there too for Manawatu. Last play coming up here in the first quarter. Boy Arch. Arch can't nail a triple, tipped in superbly there from Zach McKenzie. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Really competitive quarter. Manawatu hung tough. It's Arch. It's a lovely tip in from Zach McKenzie, who's ended the first quarter with 5 points. It's Manawatu up by 1, 22-21. Well, there we are, 22-21. I want to say a big shout out to anyone watching on TikTok this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. It's lovely to have you on that platform. And I also want to give a shout out if you're watching on the FIBA Basketball YouTube channel as well. That goes worldwide as well. So fantastic if you are watching on that. They offer a great service on FIBA Basketball YouTube channel. But what do you think, Crystal, so far? I've been surprised by Manawatu's start in this game.
Yeah, I've loved how they've come out. Their two leading scorers, Caden Sand and Jamal Poplar Jr., have been locked in. Caden Sand, very aggressive early. He's got 9 points, already taken a trip to the Chemist Warehouse 6 times tonight. So not only is he getting his own, but he's putting the Nuggets in some uncomfortable fouling positions as well. Poplar Jr., 6 points. He's also been to the line twice. And then off the bench for the Jets, McDaniel and Drew Leo have been bright sparks. But the Nuggets from deep have been good. Ethan Rusbach had 2 early in that first quarter, but the Jets have locked him down since watching him swish those in.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're back here for the second quarter in Dunedin. Hope you've been enjoying the game so far. Manawatu up by 1, 22-21. Caden Sand with 9 points for the Jets. Jamal Poplar 6, but I reckon those 2 blocks back-to-back by Alex Holcomb were the real highlight as we start the second. Manawatu got to keep it going though. Remember they're 1-3 in the season. Otago 3-0. Evans can't nail the triple. And here come Otago looking to up the pace through too much. Caden Sand. How did that happen? Poplar Jr.'s got it. The 4 Nuggets players are back there already, and still Poplar Jr. finds a way to get a foul out of them.
Poplar Jr. going quick, going early before the Nuggets defense has a chance to set. But how about the rejection from Sand to lead to that break?
Yeah, it was incredible. So Poplar Jr. to the free throw line, the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He's got 7 points. There's Poplar Jr. getting the second. His free throws are mounting. There's 7, what is there now? 8 from 10 from the free throw line already. And there's a steal off the back end. That's beautifully finished from Zoran. Great start to the quarter for the Jets.
Zoran up to 4 points tonight, averaging just over 10 points per game. He's been effective early.
He's a real hard worker. Thoroughly deserves this opportunity to start this game. And there's a 3 dropping for Otago.
That's Boy Tuach's first points of the game. The matchup between him and Sand has been electric.
What about Poplar Jr. going to work again? Back to the Chemist Warehouse stripe he goes.
Poplar Jr. going straight at these Nuggets bigs. Quick through the legs and great angle around the rim. Able to take the contact and finish outside his body.
Second foul in the game for McKenzie. Want to get hoops for your school? Thanks to Chemist Warehouse Hoops and Schools. You could do so now. Applications are open in Tasman, West Coast and Canterbury. Check out how to apply at Basketball New Zealand's website. Scan that QR code right now. As every free throw that falls contributes to the BBNZ School Hoops and Schools program, and that's a good finish again from Rusbach. He's come up with some decent baskets in this game. He's got 10 points already.
He's been a great leader for this Nuggets squad.
Oh, yeah! You know, that's 2 Kiwis combining for the alley-oop there. Caslow Evans and Luca Richards.
Great connection between the guard and the big man. Caslow Evans Jr. placing it on a platter for the big man to flush down. Unfortunately picks up the technical, but we'll just wipe over that.
Exactly, poor old Luca Richards has been pinged for hanging on to the rim for a bit long. It sucks for Manawatu.
Yeah, too excited. But love the flush, love the intensity he brought on that play. But you hope it doesn't lead to a momentum swing now for the Nuggets with that Rusbach free throw.
Rusbach has been keeping the Nuggets in this game really well. Talk about a captain leading from the front. Oh, he does miss on that occasion. It's a good rebound by Evans. There's Poplar. Sand. Sand, yes. He's just got that little bit of zip. Hard to stop.
Yeah, because the Otago Nuggets are switching those screens. Sand and Poplar Jr. are making the most of going at the big men.
So here's Caslow Evans, or rather Caden Sand. He and Poplar Jr. have been really big for this Manawatu team in this game already.
They have, and we've seen what they've been capable of already in their first 4 games this season. Caden Sand, his season high was 39 against the Hawke's Bay Hawks.
Oh, tipped back by Luka Richards. Another big play by the young Kiwi. And here's Poplar Jr. fouled by Boy Tuach.
Tuach is not happy about that. And if that one goes on his number, that's his 2nd personal foul. We'll see how much trust Jeff Sparrow has in Tuach.
Well, Alain Louis is out of the game for the moment with 2 fouls as well. Here's Poplar Jr. who's been doing fantastically well to get to the free throw line. He and Caden Sand are the only 2 players that have got to the free throw line in the game for Manawatu, and they've got there a lot already.
The foul's just starting to mount for the Nuggets. See if they can adjust, and we're seeing the Nuggets take the risk with Tuach.
Yeah, and they've already conceded 4 fouls. We've only had just over 2 minutes in this second quarter. Rusbach, offensive foul, goes against Bardsley. The Nuggets getting absolutely pinged in this first part of the second quarter. Poplar Jr. over to Luka Richards. Marked by Miller-Jose. Richards, oh, that's a nice move. Luka Richards going to go to the Chemist Warehouse strike for 2 shots.
He's seeing what's happening. He's seeing the refs are rewarding the aggressor. They're rewarding the white jerseys, the Jets. Gets in to Miller-Jose's body.
Webster and co. Running the show right now.
They'll be happy with how things are going at this stage in the game, but you're going to want to keep capitalizing, especially when the likes of Louis are out on the bench. Tuach is flirting with foul trouble. You want to keep getting into the paint, attacking the rim, and making the refs blow their whistle.
Richards getting the 2nd of 4 there. He has 3 points in the game. To, of course, that alley-oop, and there's Rusbach, and that's a fantastic putback there from Zach McKenzie.
2nd time we've seen him be really active on the follow-up.
McKenzie coming into the game nice, and he's got 7. Here goes Caden Sand. Good defense that time by Miller-Jose, and there's Sand with a little reach in.
Caden Sand, that's his first foul in this game. That's one thing he will not want to do, is get in foul trouble. Have another look at Rusbach. Getting down the lane.
Nicely done by Zach McKenzie. And dead right there, Crystal. Sand and Poplar Jr. absolutely critical. They stay out of foul trouble for Manawatu in this game. Here's Tuach. Nice passing by Otago. Bardsley. Ooh, slip there from Caslow Evans. Works out for Otago. Tuach. Oh, that's a lovely throw from Point Tuach.
2nd 3 of the ball game. Up to 6 points tonight. 1 rebound for Boy Tuach.
That's a foul Coming in there from Milajos.
Have another look at Boy Tuaj and how sweet that shot looks. Perfect seam rotation on that release.
So Caslow Evans Jr. goes to the Chemist Warehouse stripe.
Caslow Evans Jr. coming off his career best scoring game versus the Tuatara. He had 16 points. Obviously was a part of the All-Star 5 in the Rapid League last year, but playing a much bigger role with the Manawatu Jets this season.
3-point game it is for Manawatu. 6:37 left in the second quarter. Hope they're enjoying the game. Intriguing point of this contest. The unbeaten Nuggets being made to work very hard, but I tell you who loves hard work, and that's Milajos.
Going right at Holcomb, who didn't look totally comfortable coming out to guard Milajos on the perimeter.
Milajos got plenty of enthusiasm. Now Sands double teamed here, but he finds a way through. McDaniel. Oh, that's great play from McKenzie and Thathapaisi not to concede the foul. Tuach steps back. And it goes from Boy Tuach, and it's the Nuggets up by 2.
Oh, don't do it to him. 3 three-pointers tonight, and that's why Sparrow took the risk and left him out there with 2 fouls.
Evans Jr. left alone for the 3, and he makes them pay.
Great response, and just like that, the Jets go back up 1.
That's his first points of the game for Caslow Evans Jr. McKenzie. Manawatu switch defenders pretty well there. Ruspatch in a bit of trouble. Here's McKenzie. Tuach again. And there's the little heat check.
I like that the Nuggets were trying to feed the hot hand. Boy Tuach definitely got it going to finish that little stanza of play.
A little breather here at the Edgar Centre in this game. 38-37 to the Jets. Jamal Poplar and Caden Sand already in double figures for Manawatu with 11 and 10 points respectively. Manawatu as a team is shooting at 52%. That's pretty decent. Otago just behind on 46. They have conceded 12 fouls in the game, Otago. It's 2-1 against them.
I mean, that's the key thing popping off the page for me is the free throws attempted for the Manawatu Jets. They're 13 from 19 from the line. The Otago Nuggets have only taken a trip to the free throw line 3 times. It's quite a staggering difference.
Yeah, that is a massive difference, isn't it? Well, Tuach staying out there. Is on 1 foul, so there's been an adjustment there. Back to 1 foul, but McKenzie, Hen and Louis are all on 2 each. So 3 of the starters for Otago are on 2 fouls each. Daniel to inbound it now. There's Evans Jr. All over him, stolen by Ruspatch almost, and yes, Ethan Ruspatch is having a magnificent game for Otago.
Ethan Ruspatch doing the 1%ers better than anyone else right now. Got a tip to that, convinced the referee and kept it moving.
So Coach Sparrow has put Louis back out there on 2 fouls with 5 minutes still to play in the second. Milajos. Ruspatch. Poplar Jr. with another rebound for Manawatu. That's his 5th. Sand looking to work off Holcomb. Caden Sand, yes!
That is nasty, Glenn. He knew Louis was on 2 fouls, said, see ya later.
Wow. Another offensive foul. And who's that going on? Let's have a look at the ref. Keep Well, we'll have to come back. It looked like Tuach might have got that one.
Yeah, I think that one will end up on Boy Tuach, and now he will sit on the 2 personal fouls that we thought he had earlier. The Nuggets switching to a 3-2 zone on this set.
The junior for 3. Otago ball. Tight second quarter. Manawatu outscoring Otago 18-16 in this second quarter. So nothing in it, Louis. By McDaniel. Good defense not to concede the foul. Tuach. For that foul from Papa Jr. Not getting it. Oh. That is fantastic shooting from Boy Tuach.
That is another tough shot. Poplar Jr. stands at 6'9", not an easy frame to get it over.
Here's Poplar Jr. Oh, was that an offensive foul? And Jamal Poplar Jr. What about this?
He did not have much choice and wasn't much room to get that shot up past Poplar Jr. But Boy Tuach, there's someone in the league that can do it. It would be him. Going for 21 points per game, making it look easy with that shot.
Well, Poplar Jr. is going back to the line here. So another foul conceded by Otago. At the moment, Crystal, we've got Tuach, Louis, McKenzie, Hen, Bardsley and Miller-Jose all on 2 fouls each.
I mean, we heard Hen speak about it in his pre-game interview.
In fact, let me just a slight correction there. Miller-Jose is on 3 fouls now.
Oh, even worse. But back to my point, the defensive intensity and point of emphasis for this Nuggets squad has been evident all season long, but struggling to adjust to the refs right now.
It's a stop for Manawatu. Big chance for them to really go into halftime strong here, and there's another foul, and this time I think it's go on Ethan Rusbach. Yes, so he goes to 2 fouls. So every single starter for Otago is now on 2 fouls.
Yeah, and I think Rusbach was a little unlucky with that one. Might have got away with a travel, did Poplar Jr. But regardless, this will be his 10th attempt from the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
There he is again. Incredible how often he's been to the line in this game. Absolutely amazing. Poplar Jr. already has 14 points, and make that 15 now, and 8 of them are free throws.
No easier shot than that one. That's a Paese with the bank. What an angle.
Well, it's there for a reason. You might as well use it. It's a big basket for Tata Paese. Otago needed that. Very important they stay close here to Manawatu. Looked like a little hand there from Christian Martin might have got in the road, but...
Great off-ball cut by McDaniels to get down the lane. Poplar Jr. been going to work, was taking up a lot of defensive attention.
Sand. Anything can happen when Caden Sand's around the basket. And I tell you what, he's got a foul out of Christian Martin this time.
And they are eating these calls right now. What is that, 24th trip for the Nuggets?
16th personal foul in the game for Otago. Sand it is. No mistake, Manawatu have got a big chance here. Got a halftime really strong.
Bardsley arguing for the calls to go both ways.
So Louis forced to get back out there on 2 fouls now. Careful management required by Coach Sparrow. Louis. Manawatu called for a foul this time.
That's a great response from the point guard. If the refs are going to call it down one end, challenge them to make the same calls at the other.
So foul on
Timeout on the floor. The score 46-42. Louis to come back to shoot free throws at the end of this. Just staggering that all 7, in fact 8 players that Otago have put out there have conceded fouls in the game, and only Christian Martin hasn't conceded 2 fouls.
Christian Martin has been in for less than a minute.
Yeah, he's got the foul disease as well. It's like they're playing in a small chicken coop at the moment, the Nuggets.
Different styles of play as well. We see the Nuggets, you know, really lining it up well from deep. 6 threes in the game. The Jets, on the other hand, really making a living of getting into the paint, drawing those extra fouls, getting into the bodies of their defenders.
So, Alain Louis. The line here, the Haitian-born Canadian. He's such a key player for this Nuggets team. 14 points per game at 46% prior to tip-off in this one. 5 rebounds and 7 assists a game. The numbers are great.
That's what stands out for me the most, is his unselfish play and his ability to assist his teammates, especially when he has the likes of Rusbatch and Tuach who can get hot.
Hulk, a beautiful pass. And there's 2 more for Jamal Poplar.
Some miscommunication from the Nuggets on that one. Poplar in the right spot inside.
Martin for 3. Paesi in the right spot. Bardsley. Louis goes for 3 over Sands. And there's the tip from Paesi once more. Rusbatch. Here's Christian Martin getting aggressive. Lovely pass into Bardsley. And that's 2 well-executed points for Otago.
Matthew Bardsley, such a slippery cutter on the weak side. As soon as that defense turns their shoulders, he is gone.
Looking now for Manawatu. Nice call there for the Jets. Shot clock down to 7. Jamal Poplar, and no basket. Looks like a foul prior to the shot by Bardsley. But I love this play here.
Yeah, Christian Martin, a playmaker at best, and Bardsley just so good at getting into the gaps.
See, might as well build a house on the Chemist Warehouse strike. Poplar's just living there all game.
Build 3 houses, take out a mortgage, do what you like. He has been there all night.
9 from 12 in the first half. Sanders 8 from 10 in the game from the free throw line. Poplar can't get them his 19th point. Manawatu up by 3. Otago hanging in there. Louis puts the foot down. Oh, Martin. He knows that was a missed opportunity.
Love that from Jeff Sparrow, giving his player a high five, giving him some confidence to get back out there and get a stop. He knows his team wants to get some momentum going into the second half.
Evans Jr. left alone for the triple.
Evans Jr. up to 8 points. Second three-pointer tonight.
Rusbatch. Classy finish from the vet. And Manawatu untidy for one of the few times in this first half.
How good has Ethan Rusbatch been showing us all of his bag, knocking it down from 3. He's had a 2 in this one, but being able to put the ball on the floor and get into challenge.
13 points and 3 steals in the first half for Rusbatch. But the Paese growing in confidence. Here's Bardsley. Around Poplar. The Paese again, but the shot clock's down to 7 for the Nuggets. There's Louis. Beautiful pass into Rusbatch. He's not going to miss that one.
Once again, Rusbatch doing it all. 13 points.
Otago going to have to grind this one out with all these players. Saying foul trouble just yet. Holcomb strolls to the basket, and that's easy there for Alex Holcomb.
With McKenzie and Hen out for the Nuggets, they give up a lot of size. Holcomb capitalising.
Rusbatch. The junior with another rebound. That's a 6th. Chance here for Manawatu to set up for the final play of the first half. Extend this lead. They were up by 7 at one point. McDaniel. It's Junior. Rebound is good for Sands. And McDaniel gets it away but can't nail it. Hard luck there for Christian McDaniel, so it's going to be a 4-point game to the Jets at half-time. Fascinating first half here in Dunedin. The Manawatu Jets, 1-3 in the season, are here to win. And they're up by 4 at the half, 54-50 over the unbeaten Nuggets. Well, hello if you're on TikTok. Keep the comments coming. The thing is, I'm logged onto it now. Someone's going to watch the FI tomorrow. You're going to the FI game tomorrow, aren't you, Crystal?
I am. I will see you there. 5 versus Bulls.
Yeah.
Should be a good one.
Yeah. I don't know who's going to win that one, actually. I reckon Jace Carter is ready for another big game.
Oh, he's had some stunners. Highlight package coming Tauranga his way.
Absolutely. So that's tomorrow. What time is that game?
12:30 Rapid League, 1:30 main game.
Looking forward to it. There's a few Nuggets fans, Manawatu fans there on TikTok. So yeah, keep your comments coming, folks. We do read, well, there are a lot of comments. 21 comments were sent in the last 5 minutes alone.
I love that. Run it up.
Yeah. Someone's praising the refs. You don't often read that, do you? How about that?
Maybe they ref.
Yeah, maybe they do. Here's need to play Hayden Carmore. Yeah, we've seen him in the Rapid League game. I think we've only seen him sparingly in the NZNBL game so far.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a Manawatu Jets fan.
Yeah.
Missing Hayden Carr in their squad.
That's right. Hayden Carr's moved up to Taranaki this year, hasn't he?
Him and Xavier Pern. Great additions for Taranaki.
Yes, indeed. So keep the comments coming, folks. It's great to have all of them coming through right now. We'll come through the stats for you. And we have our TV coverage here in New Zealand rejoin us shortly. We'll also run through the games coming up tomorrow for you as well, which are all going to be streamed live on the YouTube FIBA Basketball channel as well. Going to take some careful management from Jeff Sparrow. He's got his hands full in this game, kind of managing all these players with multiple fouls.
Yeah, I mean,
who knows? All of them might not foul out. They might all survive.
I hope they do for their sake. If you look at their starters, all 5 have 2 fouls.
Yeah.
Bardsley, Miller-Jose off the bench, who didn't play Rapid League, have 3 each.
Incredible, isn't it? It's a big talking point coming into the second half for sure.
Jatala's just turned 25. Congratulations, Jatala.
Righto, it is half-time here in this Sal's NBL match. Hope you're enjoying the game, folks. It is 54-50 to Manawatu in this game so far. It's been an enthralling contest. Manawatu have come here to play. They outscored the Nuggets by 1 in the first quarter and 3 in the second, as we check out the Chemist Warehouse halftime stats. And the two Americans in the Manawatu team have been standing tall in this one, Caden Sand and Jamal Poplar.
Yeah, they have. We see them at the top of our Chemist Warehouse stats. 18 points and 14 points. Rusbach and Tuach, the scorers for the Nuggets, have got going as well. Tuach with 11. Rusbach has had 2 threes. Sorry, Tuach has had 3 threes. They've shut them down a little bit from beyond the arc. But it is the foul count that is amounted for the Nuggets. All 5 starters sitting on 2 personal fouls, and then Bardsley and Miller-Joes, who are always expected to come in and play big minutes, sitting on 3 each as well. So a lot of foul trouble for Jeff Sparrow to manage.
Yes, indeed, and rebounds pretty even there, Louis. Well, he's been averaging 7 assists a game. He's on that average again. There's a good even spread there of assists for Manawatu. It's encouraging signs for them. It hasn't, yes, while Sand and Poplar Jr. have been dominating the scoring and getting to the free throw line a lot in this first half, there have been some key contributors elsewhere in the game, like Richards and Holcomb.
Yeah, absolutely. And even Evans stepping up with some big buckets at crucial moments. But overall, we heard Jamal Poplar Jr. before the game speak about them putting together a full 40 minutes, staying connected the whole time, and it's going to take a big second half from them to hold this Nuggets team off, who we know can really get going.
Yes, indeed. 54-50, so an intriguing second half coming up. Stay with us. That second half is coming shortly.
Okay, thank you, the Mini Miners. As the players start to change the floor for the warm-up, just like to thank our 2026 NZNBL.
So, Manawatu. So while they've set up things, Crystal, to give them a good opportunity to push down the stretch of this game, there's still got a lot of work to do, don't they? Because Otago are not at the top of the table by fluke.
No, they're not, and they've gone through some really tough teams in the Sharks, the Giants, and the Phi. And they will not want to disappoint this home crowd, who, might I add, has shown out tonight for their home squad. They'll definitely want to send their fans out with a smile, wanting to come back for more.
What about Jeff Sparrow's there thinking and having a chat there to Alain Louis ahead of the second half. Rusbach, he's been the glue, hasn't he? He's having a terrific game.
He has, and he's been doing it on both ends. Had some great tips defensively, really picking the pockets of some of these Jets players. He's got 3 steals tonight, not to mention some great rotations on that side of the ball, and his leadership, just directing his squad verbally and, you know, visually with his movements and his hand gestures.
And his finishing's been good too. He's dropped 2 3-pointers and some layups, crucial layups at various times as well. So in many ways, Coach Sparrow, he won't be too upset with the challenge that his team's getting here. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not going to win every game by a canter. You're going to get tested at some point.
No, you're not. And as most coaches will tell you, it's actually good to have a wake-up call, you know, in this early part of the season. Much better to have a loss on this side than at the end where you don't have as much time to fix things.
Absolutely.
That's one player there in shot that we're missing. Caleb Smiler tonight. He has been great for the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, not playing today. Daniel, all going to be interesting to see how the second half unfolds. Stick around. Here we go. So, welcome back to Dunedin here with second half not too far away here at the Edgar Centre with the Manawatu Jets up by 4 over the unbeaten Otago Nuggets. 54-50. Manawatu shooting the ball at 53%. 20 from 27 from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Incredible amount of free throws in the first half for the Jets. Shooting that at 74%. Action intriguing here in Dunedin. Now let's have a look at these games. Triple header coming up tomorrow. Lots to look forward to as the season continues. The Whai at home to Tauranga to the Bulls. And then Nelson, when are they going to spark up? We're waiting for something to happen to Nelson. Could it be tomorrow against the Airs?
I mean, they picked the Saints. Anything could happen.
Exactly. And the Hawks, what about them? They haven't won a game yet this season. Can they break their duck against the Auckland Tuatara, who were beaten by the Saints at the weekend? Hawks are due. The Hawks are due. And the Rams also probably due another win. But those Southern derbies can be spicy, Crystal. And I'm thinking we're going to get another one on Sunday.
I love the rivalry that goes down there, and how I'm expecting Ethan Rusbatch to be the leader of that. A former Canterbury boy, he'll be excited to be home in Christchurch.
Yeah, I love getting the win over the Rams. So that game on Sunday at 2 p.m. But here in Dunedin is where it's all at right now.
Now, one update that happened in the break was Michael Henn. We initially thought he was sitting on 2 personal fouls. That's been adjusted to 3. We thought Bardsley had 3. He's now dropped down to 2. So fix that error.
Okay. So Henn's not going to start this third quarter. Miller Joseph starting. Probably a good decision by Coach Sparrow. Well, let's get this third quarter going.
Miller Joseph was held to be fairly quiet in that first half. Only 4 points that he chipped in for his team. And as we have a look at Michael Henn staying warm on the bike.
Yeah, 3 fouls, just 2 points and 2 rebounds. So he couldn't quite get going early, could he?
No, both of the bigs for the Nuggets being held down scoring wise. Michael Henn averaging 11 points per game. Miller Joes 12. Both of them under 4 in this one.
Well, let's see how we go in the second half. Third quarter underway. Otago with the ball. First chance for them to cut this 4-point lead. This lead of the game has been 7 for the Jets in the first quarter. McKenzie looks a little uncertain there. Rusbatch there to help out. McKenzie with the rebound. Can't get it to drop in. Jamal Poplar.
Unlucky.
He's up for the Jets.
Unlucky not to get that one. 5th offensive rebound in the game. He's been great around the rim.
Here's Saran. Evans Jr., who's been lively in the game. Saran. Oh, hard luck. Otago get the stop they've been looking for, and here comes Louis. Louis leaving Sanford dead there.
Great job by the small guard to go up off 2 with a little bit of hang time and finish through the bigger body of Richards.
Louis has 8. It's 54-52 in favour of Manawatu. Oh, and there's a foul. Offensive foul by Luca Richards.
That was the slowest fall ever. Miller Joe's finally coming up with the offensive call and stays out of foul trouble.
That was one hell of a block by Isaac Miller-Joyce.
So Richards with the foul. He goes to his second personal of the game. And here comes Louis again. Miller-Joyce. He's been too active in this game down at the centre of the court, which is unusual for him. Just as I say that, he's on to 6 points.
Just put his head down and would not take no for an answer. We see the Nuggets in a 2-3 zone.
Well, there's some action off the ball there. And Poplar Jr. wants the three-pointer. How are the officials going to sort this one out?
If you saw on that cut, Caden Sand coming through the lane, Miller Joe stepping up for the bump.
Well, that was before the shot. I don't think that three's going to count as we see Poplar Jr. go to work again. Nice job by Luka Richards. No whistle in favour of Manawatu there. Here comes Boituach. Miller-Joyce over to Louis. Louis again getting active, but he's had the ball stripped out of his hands by Caslow Evans Jr., who squeezed through superbly there and goes all the way. No, he doesn't, but Sand tidies up for two.
Great follow by Sand. Love the quick hands by Caslow Evans Jr. and the IQ to know not just what's in front of him, but what's coming behind him as well.
Again, Manawatu, it was a great start for Otago in this quarter. They eliminated that 4-point deficit, but it's back out to 5 again in favour of the visitors. Poplar Jr. Tipped in almost brilliantly by Luka Richards. And there's Poplar Jr. That's a cheap foul from him.
That is a little bit of frustration, I think, as well, from missing those gimmies inside. Poplar Jr., 21 points, 7 rebounds. Better believe we're on double-double watch for that man.
100%. Tuach. Saran doing a good job on him now. Evans Jr. Oh, Tuach, not for the first time with a brilliant basket.
Oh, that is the second time we have seen a hand right in his face, and he drills it.
14 for Tuach. Evans Jr. Left alone. Every time he's been left alone, he's buried it. But not this time.
Don't jinx him like that. That was a great read, though. Miscommunication by the Nuggets. Evans Jr. wide open for that one.
Louis. Taking off Hen. Some action again. Number 2. Conceding some fouls now. Just trying to see who that one went on. Might have gone on Richards.
I think you're right. Picked it up down low. Hen, aggressive, sealing inside.
Rusbatch. Hen for 3. Oh, it slides in. Nuggets in front by 1.
How about that pass from Rusbatch out to his big man?
Oh, that wasn't in the playbook for Manawatu.
Just like that, you can feel the momentum start to shift the Nuggets' way. Have another look at this drop-off by Ethan Rusbatch. The big man, Hen, with the range.
Hen, he can shoot the 3, don't worry about that. Seen that in earlier games, this Hen. Gives it to Tuach. And it goes again from Boituach. Tony Webster might need a timeout shortly. This is excellent momentum here for Otago. They're on a 9-0 run. Poplar Jr. gets it from Sand, and that's a fantastic finish from Poplar Jr.
Great pass from Sand, and Poplar Jr., the leading scorer for the Jets. Easy bucket inside.
Now it's going to go on Caslow Evans, I reckon, there.
Not happy about it. Him and Louis going to war in that point guard spot.
Louis. Strong move from Louis. Louis. That's just pure determination.
Gives a little stare down to the Manawatu Jets bench as well. We have seen him do that this season. He's a big body guard, not afraid to post up his opponent. And look at him, just outworking everyone down low, saying, who's got next?
Yeah, La Louis, 10 points now. He goes to double digits, got 3 boards and 4 assists. He completes the 3-point play from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Otago up by 5 all of a sudden. Gutsy play from them. That's the biggest lead of the ball game they've had. And now they might extend it even further. Louis. Rusbach. Rusbach. Manawatu need a basket again. And we've got some action off the ball. Luca Richards has been pinged.
The Nuggets have come out in the second half and been more active, beating the offensive player to the spot. Boituat showing us how it's done just then, switching under that screen and meeting Richards on the roll.
There's some disease at this end of the court, Crystal, because Manawatu have conceded a lot of fouls now in this quarter. They're in the penalty. Luca Richards is out of the game on 4 fouls.
Right, the sun, the view down that end must somehow look different to these refs.
I don't know.
But these players are playing to the whistle.
So Holcomb back out there now. Here's Hen. To Arch. Deadly from this range all game. Zoran does an excellent job there though. The junior strolls down court. He's got 23 points in the game. Oh, poor pass. Rusbach. That's too easy. Pass to Hen is a good one. To Arch. Oh, Sand's got it. Now anything could happen here. Here goes Zoran. Louis got it for Otago. Louis again. And tipped in by Ethan Rusbach.
Okay, Ethan Rusbach, show us a little bit of everything. Great follow, great tip in. But for me, Matthew Bardley on the other end, getting the block and leading to this break was the difference. Have another look at it. Rusbach feeling a bit springy out there tonight.
Now this defense we have seen from Otago in the third quarter is what we've seen through the season so far. They are outscoring Manawatu in this quarter, Crystal, by 18-7.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they've held the Manawatu Jets just to 7 points has been an increased effort on that defensive side of things. Manawatu exploded for 32 points in that second quarter, and since then they have gone cold. The calls haven't been going their way, and the Nuggets have come out and thrown a really good punch.
Yeah, it's been a really excellent response from Otago, who all of a sudden have tidied up their fouling a little. Mind you, Miller Jones is out of the game for the meantime on 4 fouls as well. They've been playing with 3 fouls.
He's only featured in 9 minutes in this ball game so far tonight.
Yeah, it's low numbers for him, isn't it? Mike Hen, he's been averaging 23 minutes per game so far as Sand Hasn't quite got going in this third quarter just yet. Well, maybe that might spark him up.
Yeah, up to 18 points with that jumper. But Hen just brings a different look inside the paint for the Nuggets with his size.
Nice pass to Arch. Hammer time. Who's that? Foul going to go on.
There are a lot of flying bodies around here. Have another look, a different angle.
Holcomb. Got that foul.
And Drew Leo just saying, my bad on that one. I know Boy Tuach loves that ripped along the base.
Tuach at the Chemist Warehouse stripe here.
Boy Tuach coming into this game as a 75% free throw shooter.
He's got 17 points in the game. That 18. So Otago get back to a 6-point lead.
We have really seen Boy Tuach grow and take some leaps this season. Last year for the Tuatara, averaging just 16 points per game. He's bumped that up to 21, and he looks in great shape for this Otago Nuggets squad.
I love the way he plays. He's a competitor. Holcomb. Yusonga up here. Tough basket. Holcomb up there competing, but Hen picked it up. And here's Tuach. Louis. Lane closed pretty quickly there. Hen. Shot clock down to 9. Good stop by Manawatu.
Good defense from Poplar Jr. on that set. Did a good job of stopping the initial drive of Louis and was able to close out on Hen.
Songa up here. Now Holcomb in the post. Working on Bardsley. Hard off the glass. Jamal Poplar Jr. Now that's going to be Manawatu ball with 7 on the shot clock.
I mean, when bigs come into this league and they see Matthew Bardsley, I think they have a size advantage down low, but they forget how hard Bardsley works and how much he can get into you on, you know, into your hips and meet your physicality.
He's a fit, strong man. Sand with 5 on the shot clock. It's Evans Jr. And it goes from Caslow.
Big shot from Evans Jr. at a great time in the game. 1 possession for the Jets.
He's got 11. Otago's lead, 7-point lead, cut back to 3. Louis. And Louis was fouled beyond the 3-point line there by Evans Jr.
You're right. The fouls just look better down the side of the court. It definitely was one, though. Evans Jr. late on the closeout. Louis can make it 12 points in this ball game with one of these free throws.
Foul count has just completely flipped in this third quarter. Quite incredible.
I mean, as much as coaches, players look at the stat sheet, us as commentators look at the stat sheet, so do the refs. And they would have done some reflection as well.
Louis' free throw percentage before this game was only 44%. Missed all 3 there. Yusunga up there, wide open. Ooh, that was a big opportunity for Manawatu to tie the ball game up as Louis. It's come off Sand, so it's still the Otago ball.
Hayden Sand has done a good job tonight of staying out of foul trouble, but still protecting the rim. 1 personal foul to his name in this ball game, and the Manawatu Jets will have a little chat about what's going on.
Time for a cordial and a well-needed one for Tony Webster. So reminding you that that large cheese for just $30 is there at Sells. Until next Wednesday, scan the QR code if you're on your computer. Sells Assist 26 is the online code. still in the game, and the balance this game, Crystal, isn't it? So you think one of these teams is just going to kind of blow the other one off the court, the other one comes back.
Yeah, I think it's been great management, you know, especially from the Manawatu Jets coaching staff. They're not only using these timeouts to reset the team, but also to give the likes of Caden Sand, Jamal Poplar Jr. a break, who have, I don't think they've subbed this entire game.
Well, Sand's been out there he's had 28 minutes of court time. Jamal Poplar Jr. 27. So some big minutes being played by those two in particular. And he's going to have to continue. Louis to inbound it for Otago. Bardsley. Ooh, hard luck there for Matt Bardsley. Yusongi up it. Oh, but rash on that shot perhaps as Tuacha's got it.
Yeah, Drew Leo just short on his last 3 shots.
Tuach has it smashed out of his hands by Evans Jr. And here comes Leo Songa up there, and Holcomb helps himself to 2 points.
Like that, dish it to the big man inside to finish the job and reward him for running hard.
And back come the Jets. Here's Louis. Rusbach. Ah, yes, he's all class. Ethan Rusbach.
Quick shot, feet set, and very fast release from Ethan Rusbach. 3rd 3 in this one. 20
points for him. Here goes the 3 ball from Sand, tipped back into Rusbach's hands. Oh, lovely pass, McKenzie. And Sand had no choice but to go in hard there, Crystal.
Caden Sand getting up to protect the rim, but will pick up his 2nd personal foul instead. And we see McDaniel coming in for the substitution. But how about this offensive fast break? Louis, great heads-up vision, gives it to McKenzie.
So McKenzie going to the Chemist Warehouse strike to try and add to the BNZ Hoops and Schools program, which he does. Speaking of that, do you want to get hoops for your school? Applications now open in the Tasman, West Coast and Canterbury regions. Just scan the QR code to apply or go to Basketball New Zealand's website for all the details. McKenzie gets a 2nd. So Zach McKenzie up to 9 in the game. Here comes Manawatu again. Again that lead, back out to 6. Last minute now of the 3rd.
See the Otago Nuggets in a 1-3-1 zone. Really clogging that paint. Evans Jr. though with the probe inside.
Love that play from Caslow. He's up to 13. Up to Paese. Rusbach. He's been great from that spot all game.
Hasn't he? 23 points, 4 3-pointers. Ethan Rusbach has his eye in.
Poplar Jr. hasn't quite had the scoring output in this 3rd quarter. 1 or 2 still have it somehow. There's Evans Jr. starting to feel it. Now here's Bardsley. And that will be the end of the 3rd. It's going to be a 4-point game heading into the 4th. But it's Otago who have flipped the 4-point margin around from halftime. They're up 74-70 with 10 minutes to play. Thanks for watching us again on TikTok, folks. It's always great to have your support and your encouragement and enjoyment of the game. It's been great.
It has, and if you're in Dunedin, I hope you're down at the game, because look at these great competitions you can get amongst, win some prizes.
He's going to get one of these, and now he's done.
Not the Nuggets kicking them off early.
Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go.
He's on a roll, he's on a roll, come on.
Is that when he wins? Does he win $1 million now?
$1 million worth of sales, I think.
There you go. He had a good shot on him, that fella. So yeah, TikTok games live every Friday. So enjoy, folks.
So here we go, countdown 10 seconds to the final quarter. The home team, Otago Nuggets, leading by 7.
Well, it's 77 to 70 is the score, we think, as we start the fourth quarter. Manawatu with the possession. It's Drew Leosungi Ape who remains out there. Caslow Evans Jr. There's McDaniel. Here comes Caslow Evans Jr. all the way to the basket. Growing influence on the game.
Yes, great take from Evans Jr. The second time we've seen him break down that zone. But how about Bardsley? Athleticism underneath on the reverse, and Holcomb not happy about that foul.
Wonderful finish from Bardsley. So he's going to go to the Chemist Warehouse drive for a 3-point play. Matt Bardsley is on 4 points. His first visit to the line in this game.
Matt Bardsley played over 100 games for the Nuggets coming in to this season, and was obviously a part of the winning squads in 2020 and 2022. Drew Leo trying to make things happen.
Nice pass into Richards. He's back out there on 4 fouls, and he is fouled. So he's picked up this foul. It's like Christian Martin, his second. Yeah, remarkable, isn't it, that all those Nuggets players were had issues with fouling in the first half, but all of them escaped in the third quarter.
Yeah, definitely a talking point at halftime for the Otago Nuggets, and they've come out and made some adjustments.
Poplar Jr. continues out there on 23 points. Zaran. Back to Zaran from Poplar Jr. Those long arms of Hamza Zaran can't nail it that time. Here comes McKenzie. Bardsley. Out to Paesi. Martin. And Martin's got a foul, and Luka Richards might be in trouble. He might be out of the ball game with that.
Good drive. Christian Martin
Not good for Richards.
goes to the line.
He'll take a seat, but smart play by Martin to go straight at him, knowing the type of foul trouble he was in.
Christian Martin it is here at the Chemist Warehouse stripe. A reminder again for you to get hoops in your school in the Tasman, Canterbury and West Coast regions to scan that QR code to apply, folks, thanks to the Chemist Warehouse. And yes, Luka Richards has fouled out of the game with that. He's fouled out with 3 points and 5 rebounds. Here's Zaran. Junior just salvages the ball. Manawatu finding it hard to score now, aren't they? That's Junior just away with that 3, but there's a little push off there. That might go on Ethan Rusbach.
Yeah, Ethan Rusbach being aggressive, trying to put a body on down low to get that rebound. But interesting also that the Nuggets decided to double Poplar Jr. on that catch.
Here's McDaniel. Zaran. Here comes Bardsley, another stop by Otago. He's starting to take control of the game again, and there's Sand. It's a good play from Bardsley.
He goes hard. He can get himself into the paint. We've seen how athletic he is, finishing at different angles around the rim, and that time just giving one to Sand. who just checked back in the game.
He's got 3 fouls now. There's Caden Sand. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Matt Barsley back to the free throw line here. Otago doing a great job of really making Manawatu tighten up at the offensive end now, Crystal. It's a 9-point lead for Otago. It's the biggest lead of the game for them now. Manawatu have got to get something going. They've got to get Jamal Poplar hot again. Or maybe this man, Caden Sand. Nice done by Caden Sand.
Great back cut by Caden Sand as well. Boy, Tuach being very aggressive in the passing lanes.
There's Louis. Rusbach. Tuach. Offensive foul on Rusbach.
That's his 4th personal foul. Not ideal for the Nuggets. Ethan Rusbach has played 30 minutes in the ball game and has been doing all of the little things.
He's had a fantastic game. Ethan Rusbach remains out there for the meantime. Here's McDaniel. Evans Jr. Oh, miscommunication, but Tuach might be pinged here.
It looked like Poplar Jr. lost his balance. Unfortunately for Tuach, the referees saw it as a foul.
So Evans Jr. to inbound it. Here's Sand. Zoran. Daniel back to Zoran for 3, and it goes. A big basket there from Hamza Zoran.
Massive basket for Hamza Zoran. He's come up short on his last few attempts, but has the confidence to step into that one.
Wonderful straight there from him. He's got 7. There's Rusbach. Poplar Jr. gets the tip. McDaniel's got it. Here's Caden Sand. Evans Jr. for 3. Wayward shot that time. Ooh, that's gone out of court. Nice little play there from Evans Jr.
Great hustle by Evans Jr. Almost got it back off of Mackenzie's leg.
Louis. 7 minutes to play.
Oh, he wants the 8 seconds.
He gets it.
High IQ, Caslow Evans Jr. Big stop.
Well, there wasn't much in it, Crystal, but there was. Always had the feeling there as Tony Webster knows his team's still right in this, but he knows victory's not going to come easy.
No, still a lot of ball game left in this one as we see Hen check in for Mackenzie.
Hen back in there on 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 fouls he's on, so he should be right now. Famous last words though. It's Evans Jr. Now McDaniel for 3, and it goes from Christian McDaniel this time.
The Jets struggled with the Nuggets zone early in this quarter and late in the third, but starting to figure it out offensively.
Daniel up to 6. Miller-Jose out there on 4 fouls. And it looks like Miller-Jose is going to the free throw line as the foul goes on Caden Sand. He's up to 4 personal fouls now.
It was a late call. I get where his frustration's coming from, but definitely saw a hand in there on Miller-Jose.
So Jose Miller-Jose to the free throw line here. It's been going at 40%, so he needs these free throws. He gets them. Nice job.
Isaac Miller-Jones.
Miller-Jose, the former Jet, will want this game. There's one he would have had circled in his calendar. It will be this one.
So it's a 2-point game. 6.5 to play. Sand. These players really going down the wire of this game. Sanding gets the three-point play. Tuach has got that foul. He goes to 4 fouls in the game. 3 Otago players now on 4 fouls. Boy Tuach, Ethan Rusbach, and Isaac Miller-Jose.
That is a tough play from Caden Sand, just getting to his spot and rising above the defense. We saw McDaniel come up and set that on-ball screen. It's not always just the biggest guy coming to set it. It's also about who's defending him and who you're going to get in that switch.
Caden Sand completes the three-point play. Manawatu hit the front again. They come back from a 7-point deficit to reclaim the lead. Louis! And it goes from Alan Louis. Reckons he was fouled too. No whistle by the official. Saran can't nail the triple. Louis got the rebound. Really wants to keep the pace up. Oh, great pass into Hen.
Great work by Louis just to push the pace, not give the Jets a chance to set up their D, and just sticking with it.
Caden Sand. Oh, that's tremendous basketball again from Caden Sand.
Caden Sand, 25 points, still sitting on those 4 personal fouls.
5 minutes to play. Louis, lots of drama coming in this one. Hen. Well, there's a strip out of the hands, and it looks like the foul is going to be conceded. Is that going to go on Zaran? Poplar Jr.
If it's on Poplar Jr., that will be his 3rd personal foul. What I also noticed in that set was McDaniel on Rusbach, totally face guarding him, not letting him get a catch. Rusbach has been on a heater, the leading scorer for the Nuggets with 23.
So Hen goes to the free throw line.
Hen, a decent free throw shooter coming into this ball game at 83%. Just his 2nd attempt tonight.
Get that one. Here comes Sand. Oh boy, Poplar Jr. off the ball. Tuach is going to, it's a stinger.
Yeah, and he's smart. He'll take a little rest here. Took a hard fall. But we've seen the refs be consistent with those calls. It's not the first offensive foul we've seen on a dribble handoff. But possessions are everything at this stage. 2 points in it. Nuggets are up. Let's see if they can extend with this possession.
Here's Louis. Here's Hen. Tuach. Nice play from Tuach. A great hand out the back there from Poplar Jr. And now Sand. Caden Sand. That's good defense again. A lot of guys just hanging off at the moment. They're all on 4 fouls. They don't want to get fouled out. Tuach. Uh-oh. Who's that one going on? Keep our eye on the referee here. If this goes on number 10, Caden Sand, and it is. He's done. Caden Sand is out of the game with 25 points.
Yeah, that is tough for the Manawatu Jets. Their leading scorer will take a seat with 25.
He's out of the game with 25 points, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. How are the Jets going to play without him in these crucial 4 minutes and 35 seconds? To Arch at the line. Otago going at just 55% from the Chemist Warehouse stripe in this game. To Arch up to 19 points. Will remain 19 as Otago still, that lead is not comfortable. Songa up here. He's got the job to fill in for Caden Sand. 1-2 down, 2 players now. Of course, with Luca Richards out of the game also. Poplar Jr. Tough basket for him to make there. McDaniel, that's a great hustle from him. Zaran, back to McDaniel. Poplar Jr. Poplar Jr. Woo, yeah. 25.
Great drive by Poplar Jr., but how about the rebound from McDaniel? Hustle and heart off the bench. He works so hard.
Great effort from McDaniel. Oh no, Poplar Jr. could be fouling out here. Well, third player for Manawatu is going to have to ride the pine. Who would have thought that at half-time when all the fouls were on those Otago players?
Love that. They don't feel the cold down in Dunedin.
They'll all be playing for the Nuggets in a few years.
Right, but you're absolutely correct. The tides have turned in this ball game. The Nuggets getting the way of the whistle. And Louis, this will be his 7th and 8th attempt from the Chemist Warehouse free throw line. And he has come out in the second half with a different mindset.
And you know, the crazy thing is that both, in fact, Manawatu have conceded more fouls in the game now than Otago have.
Yeah, the Otago Nuggets adjusted. They went to a zone. They gave the Jets different looks on this defensive end. The Jets without their 2 leading scorers.
Well, they've lost 3 players in the game now. Luca Richards being the other one. Caslow Evans Jr. Well, Otago, 3 points in front. Manawatu down troops. Here's Louis. Hen. Nice pass. McKenzie finishes off. Are Otago going to take control of this game in this last 3 minutes?
Hen just showing us his versatility, the look away on that dish.
McDaniel. Songa up here with 5 on the shot clock. Lovely spin move from Drew, but he can't nail it.
It is a tough ask for these Manawatu Jets players to step up and start producing in the last 3 minutes when your go-to players who you've put the ball in the hands of and have had most of the touches in this ball game are on the bench.
And it's going to be extra hard now if Hen can score there, but he's got the next best thing. He's off to the Chemist Warehouse strike.
If you just have a look at that point spread for the Manawatu Jets, Caslow Evans, the 3rd leading scorer on 15. Zaran on 7. Nobody else above 7 for the Jets. Talk about pressure moments.
Well, if Manawatu can find a way, somehow getting out of this and winning it, it will be the win of the season. Just about any game. Don't often see teams with 3 players fouled out.
Those 3 players fouled out, not to mention all the injuries that the Jets are dealing with as well. Byron Mullins out, Will Heather out, Corey Webster, Dante Russo-Nance. Those are some big-time players for this Jets squad.
Well, Otago up by 5 with 2:33 to play. Really, they should close it out here.
Being 2-position game, 5 points, anything can happen.
By the way, Miller Joseph's fouled out in the game. He's getting his stats with 7 points and 4 rebounds. He battled on gamely. He was always in foul trouble through the match.
some noise. Keep an eye for the dancers handing out the bags. Big thanks again to Chemist Warehouse.
So here's Mike Hen at the line. So the free throw problems continue for Otago in this game. 15 from 27. Puts them below 60%. Second of 4 here. That lead back out to 6. What are Manawatu going to do off that timeout? Called by Coach Tony Webster. Needs something here to give them some confidence. Caslow Evans Jr. is going to give them just that. He's up to 17.
And just like that, that's Caslow Evans Jr.'s new career best with 17 points.
Brilliant. Step. See if he can kick on here. Louis back to Hen for 3. Here's Evans Jr.'s got the ball for the rebound. A chance for Manawatu. There's a chance here. Holcomb sets him a screen. Nice pass into McDaniel. 2 more for the Jets.
Great connection, and once again, McDaniel in the right place at the right time. Beautiful cut off the ball.
What's the response going to be from Otago? Boy Tuach. And there's a foul there. That could go on basically the whole team there, Crystal.
You reckon? I think he got a little bit unlucky. I don't know if he lost his footing. But Drew Leo, we spoke about the Sand Tuach matchup. How about Drew Leo with the athleticism as well?
McKenzie checks out. Ethan Rusbatch and Matt Bardsley are back in. Tuach back at the free throw line here for Otago. Tuach again. These free throws. Problems for Otago. They're keeping Manawatu close here.
Right, you don't get missed twice, get a slice in your home court.
Oh, again. Oh, we've got one more free throw coming.
Drew Leo frustrated. He gave up the foul, which put Boy Tuach at the line, and then gives him another one.
Tuach nails this time. A much needed point for the Nuggets. We've got 90 seconds exactly to play. Sunga up there. Beautiful pass into Holcomb. And Manawatu just won't go away.
No, they won't. This bench has stepped up for the Jets. Great dish by Drew Leo.
There's Louis. Offensive foul against Alan Louis.
Caslow Evans making some adjustments out there, but look at Drew Leo, heads up play, great dish inside to Holcomb for the flush. One minute 11 to go in this last quarter. 1 point in it.
Here's Lusonge. Ate, here comes Holcomb. Oh, he's lost it. Big loss of the ball there for Manawatu. Now Bardsley. Bardsley. Big possession here in the context of this game. Louis, just who you want to see with his hands on the ball. He gives it to McKenzie. Big three from Zach McKenzie.
Zach McKenzie having a good game tonight, up to 14 points. Evans.
Oh, and there's McKenzie with the block. Louis. Oh, no way. What a finish there from Tuach.
They want the BNZ player timeout, but what a stretch of play by the Nuggets.
Oh, those were 3 brilliant plays. Starting with the 3 from McKenzie, then the block, and that. The triple whammy.
I like it. The Nuggets feeling good. Big defensive set coming up from them.
Oh, that shot. We're going to frame that and put it on the wall for Coach Sparrow.
They'll only want it if they win this game.
Well, McDaniel. Evans Jr. got to put it up and put it up super fast. And that might just about do it. Bardsley, the foul's conceded by Boston Caldwell. And Otago are going to get out of jail. And it's Matt Bardsley who's going to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for these free throws.
Matt Bardsley has been massive in key moments throughout this game. You can just feel the energy. The Nuggets, they're up. Their body language is positive. The Jets going into this timeout with some heads dropped. We'll see if they have one more punch left in them. They're winning this quarter by 1 point. But really missing San and Poplar Jr., who went out about 5 minutes ago.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, I feel for Manawatu. They have come within a whisker of this, of getting this win here.
They will, and they will be really frustrated about, you know, some ill-disciplined things that happened earlier in the game, giving up the technical foul on the dunk, you know, just giving Boytowicz the extra free throw, because those little moments, those extra points have come into play down the stretch now.
Crowd love it here in Dunedin as they're within a whisker now of staying at the top of the table, getting their 4th straight win to start season 2026. Here's Bardsley. Basically needs one of these to go to really ice it. They can't do so. So Manawatu, quick 3 here required. Really quick. Here's Sunga up there. Can't get it. Lovely rebound from McDaniel. That's a great shift to Caldwell. Oh, in it goes. 7 seconds to go. There is still life for Manawatu's team. They need a foul, and they've got it. Rusbatch, though, is the player who's going to go to the free throw line. I think that's a key factor. He's an 80% free throw shooter, is Ethan Rusbatch.
Yeah, he's a great shooter, very experienced. Played over 200 New Zealand NBL, or sorry, Sal's NBL games prior to this season. You would expect him to make these. But anything could happen.
He needs one. Oh boy. He needs one, Crystal.
Manawatu Jets, remember, have already used their BNZ player timeout. They've got to go, and they've got to go fast.
Oh, he's missed both. And here comes the last chance. Evans Jr. He's away. He had a bit more time up his sleeve. Probably didn't need to go from so deep.
It was a tough ask, and don't tell us the Nuggets are going to use their BNZ player timeout. They will.
Oh, who would have thought Ethan Rusbatch would have missed both free throws?
Not us.
Well, a chance for you to get your ticket to the big game, courtesy of BNZ, who have 5,000 tickets to give away to Sal's NBL games. This has been a great advertisement for the Sal's NBL this game. So why not scan that QR code and get your ticket to the big game, because you never know. The game that you go to will be as exciting as this one, thanks to BNZ.
I think what this game has shown us is just how competitive the league is right across the board, and how anyone can come out and have a stunner no matter who takes the court.
And it's at that Ethan Rusbatch was the last player to touch the ball. He is the MVP of the Sal's NBL game with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals. He had a critical role in this contest all the way through. There he is there, the Otago captain, the tall black, Ethan Rusbatch, helping his team get a win over a really good and plucky Manawatu team who had 3 players fouled out down the stretch of that game, including their 2 Americans. But Otago grinded out 99-96. They stay unbeaten in the Cells NBL at the top of the ladder. Great game, Crystal, great game.
It was, and you can just tell the great culture that Jeff Sparrow is building down there. We saw it all game. He was up, he was active, he was amongst it. Could see the emotion that he brings to his team and the passion that follows. Ethan Rusbach, an extension of him on the court, gets out, gets amongst it, and does all the little things that it takes for his team to pull out wins like tonight. MVP with 23 points. Boy, Tuach, he was exciting to watch. A few highlight plays for him as well. 22 points. Poplar Jr. and Sand took a seat with 25 apiece. Caslow Evans was big for the Jets, especially when those key scorers went out. He had 17 points. Poplar Jr., the only player to tick a double-double with his 10 rebounds as well. But how about Louis? The response he had in the second half ended with 8 assists, 15 points, and really used his size to get his teammates going. And then blocks. Look at the Jets protecting the paint. And unfortunately, a little bit too much with some of them fouling out. But Miller Joes, McKenzie held their own, 1 block apiece as well. But the fouls, Glenn, that's what the difference was for me today in the adjustments that both teams had to make throughout.
Yeah, 52 fouls there were in the game across the 2 teams. 28 to the Jets, 24 to the Nuggets in this one. But the upshot of it is that Otago stay on top and continue this brilliant start to the season that they've fashioned up. They have a chance to add to it on Sunday. The quick turnaround. So they go up to Christchurch to play the Rams, but before then we've got the triple header coming tomorrow. The Phi hosting the Bulls, the Giants hosting the Airs, and then the Hawks at home in Napier to the Auckland Tuatara. That's the schedule over the next day and a bit in the Cells NBL. Great game of basketball here in Dunedin. We hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to the Otago Nuggets getting the win just over the Manawatu Jets. 99-96. We'll catch you for more Cells NBL action tomorrow. Mā te wā.